Yes, your boy G Cornerman Boxing. I'm here with Uncle Leon Muhammad, Hall of Famer, once again. How you doing today, Unc?
I'm hanging in there, champ, for another big fight in New York City. Top rank does it again. Brad Goodman, future Hall of Fame matchmaker Bruce Trampler, and Andy Jackson, all of them, Lee Sam, they put this thing together for Bob. Pete Sousa's in the background, and Carl and all those guys over there. Executive President Brad Goodman and Brad Jacobs, they put this stuff together. This is a hell of a card, bro. What I want to explain to you about this card that people don't understand it. You have the big four. Really, the big four is Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, my man. You got Lomachenko, and you got Devin Haney. That's the big four of this era. The last era, the big four was Tommy Hearns, Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, and Roberto Duran.
Okay.
Those, as you know, and I want you to learn to know and teach your son, that history does sometimes repeat itself.
A lot of times it does.
Of the 80s, as I said, you had Duran, Leonard, Hagler, and Hearns. That's the big four. The top four today, you got to say Devin Haney, the Dream, and then you got the new world champion, Shakur Stevenson, silver medal, 2016 in Rio, and you got Lomachenko, and you got on the wings, if you move up, Tank Davis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of his, but I got respect for his promoter's brother, uncle. Roger Mayweather's my guy that's part of that team. He's in Atlanta in a few weeks. But what I want to say about this fight, this is a tough fight. People talking about Richard Commey this, Richard Commey that. But you have to remember, he's no Zuma Nelson. He's no White Corsair. You seen Dog Boy fight. I don't think he got the balls Dog Boy got.
Wow.
He's a good fighter. He's with my friend Lou DiBella. I'm not going to dog him. Even though I'm with Teofimo, the best man win. But I feel Teofimo has the staying power. Young guy, 21 years old. What is he, about 30?
Who, Commey?
Yeah.
He a little older.
You got an old body. You know when you pushing 30. You never know when Father Time is going to grab you. So then you got the undercard, you got Belanca and Vargas, all them guys on the undercard. But the star in this show, the wings, the star is really Teofimo Lopez and Michael Collins.
Okay.
Because Michael Collins sells tickets.
Right, he's one of the best selling.
Terence Crawford is my guy. But Terence Crawford is already at greatness. Terence Crawford's problem is that he needs that mega fight. He needs a Hearns or Hagler or Duran. Or a Benitez or Donald Curry. He needs that mega star name. Khan had the name. Khan was good, but Khan didn't have that household name.
Right.
He wasn't Darling of America. He didn't win a gold medal in 1976 like Ray did. So you have to look at it the way it is. Out of that bunch, Shakur is the first champion. Right. Out of that bunch.
Wasn't it Devin Haney? They gave him the strap, remember?
They gave him the strap a couple of days before Shakur got the title.
Right, yeah.
But you know they just took the title from Devin Haney.
Did they?
Because he had a shoulder operation.
Oh, that's right. Wow.
I don't, in all fairness to the boxing world, everybody know that Don Majeski and Jose Suleiman, our late president of the WBC, my Mexican brother, rest in peace, Godfather. We love you and we miss you. I'm not going to dog Mauricio. It's his business. He made a decision. We got to live with it. I told Bill, Devin's father, I said, the WBC made a decision, they gotta live with it. They put you in a position, you hurt his father, but when you do that, AG, what they did, and compare to what Gilberto Mendoza did, if you think about it, 2 years, one time Thurman about his arm, they didn't take the title.
That's true.
That's not fair.
That's true.
When you look at the WBA, WBC, WBO, they wasn't fair with them. And I'm not gonna dog Mauricio. Mauricio is my guy. He's a good guy, ever since he's a little guy with his father.
Right.
But like me and Jess just said, Donna Curry, Keith Thurman was hurt for 2 years. They didn't take the title.
Yeah, that's
crazy. They kept the title.
That's crazy.
So when you look at it, see, people have to understand, it's more than just getting in the ring. You've been around this shit for a while now. You're learning the politics.
Right.
This is business. This is big business. It's not personal. It's business. I don't think what Mauricio did was fair. I don't agree with it, but I'll live with it because it's business.
Right.
He don't want to hold her tied up. Devin comes back, he automatically gets the fight for the title.
Okay, that's good news at least. Shit.
Which I don't think Devin should come back at 35. I spoke with his team, I spoke with his father, I spoke with his brother. I don't think AG, because he's growing. You know, when you turn 21, when you had your son, you start putting on a few pounds.
Right, yeah.
You couldn't make 26, couldn't make 35. So when you judge it, it was a business move by the WBC, but I don't think it was a good move by the WBC. It's not personal, it's business. The boxing world got to understand. This has been, there's no more rumble in the jungle. There's no more thrill in Manila.
Right.
There's no more glory, hallelujah. There's no judgment day.
September
There's no more war to show. Set to remember. Michael Spinks, Lion Home, September 21st, 1985 at the Riviera Hotel, Las Vegas. That is gone. There's no tomorrow. This is it. Stand up and fight. So they have to understand that tomorrow is gone. It's coming. Yesterday is gone.
Right.
So you have to put what's here, and I give credit. People said that Mayweather didn't fight nobody. He fought what was there, and he fought what benefited Mayweather.
Right.
I'm not gonna take nothing away from Mayweather. I think Mayweather stinks as a fighter, but I think he's one of the greatest businessmen in boxing history.
Wow.
and he knows I got love and respect for the little fella in Las Vegas by the way of Grand Rapids, Michigan, because he knows his Uncle Roger was my man. Roger started all, the Black Mamba.
Shout out to him, man.
That's my man. Get well, champ.
For real.
We got to get you straight with them diabetes. But what I'm saying to you, AG, is that the Robinsons is gone.
Right.
The Leonard, the Hearn, Sugar Ray Robinson, the best that ever did it. You don't have that caliber fighters today like you had yesterday.
Right.
You got everybody talk about Haney McGee. He's a one-dimension fighter.
That's right.
But if he catch you, you're going out of there.
Oh yeah.
But AJ, the move he just made by gave by the belt to go to 160, what's your perception?
From Munguia moving up?
To 160.
I think it's gonna affect his power a little bit, and at 160, there's some real killers up there, man.
You know you got a good point, but there's no big fight I see. I know he's gonna move up. They're gonna fight your man that can't sell plies. What's his name?
Who's that?
Dennis Andre. He can't. I like
Boo Boo Andre? Oh, that's my guy,
but
homie.
he
That's
can't
my
sell
guy.
plies. He can't sell plies.
He got to fight. You know what's crazy? Even his mandatory ducked him. He's gonna fight in Miami against some Irish guy now. Keeler, I think is his name, something like that.
What's the date on that fight? Let me go down.
Shoot, I gotta confirm that for you, huh? But it's gonna happen in Miami. I think Super Bowl weekend.
Oh my God. Eddie Hearn show?
Yes, sir.
I'm going down. But what I want to say to you, AJ, cornerman boxing, you have to understand. See, these guys today, the big four I just named you, bruh, those are stars in the making. And when you look at it, in that bunch, and much love I have for David Haney, my nephew, I love his mother and grandmother, and his dad is my guy, and his oldest brother. Little is my guy. But in that pack, Michael Conlon is a salesman. Nobody does it the way Michael Conlon does it. He's Irish. They're going to come out.
Right, they buy
We
tickets.
don't come out unless we get something free. I'm telling you like it is, bro. I don't sugarcoat it.
Fact, that's
the
why we love you,
Latinos
huh?
and the black motherfuckers don't come
That's
out.
why we love you,
unless they sugarcoat. All right, brother? They have to understand the ramification of it.
Right, you're right.
When you look at this show, this was a good show. We did the groundwork. Me and Jess did the groundwork. It starts at the ground before it goes to the top.
Right.
It don't go from the top to the bottom.
Never.
That never happened. When you're dealing with big business, when you're dealing with all personalities, you got a good fighter, but he got a crazy family. So really the promotion has to balance itself. This is check and balance.
Right.
And I never seen Vargas or Blanca fight. They tell me it's gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah. They usually get dudes out of there quick, so then they're matching them up against tougher guys now.
What do you know about the guy, AG cornerman boxing? What do you know about the kid Mickey Bay?
Mickey Bay? Oh, he's a former world champion, isn't he? He's good. I seen him in the gym working with Team Havoc, Uncle Dre, Andre Rozier, and them. He's looking sharp, man. But he is a little older now. I'm not
Andre
sure.
Rozier in the corner?
Yeah, that's who he's working with.
In the corner. Andre,
Yeah, he
good
came
guy.
in there sharp.
Andre Roy is a legend. He did wonders with Danny Jacobs.
Yeah.
Those guys I respect yesterday. See Andre Rozier, all those guys today, Bo Matz and them guys that's with Crawford, those guys study pages from the yesteryear book.
All right.
When you got guys like Andre Rozier, Bo Matz and them guys, those guys took a page from Eddie Fletch, Angelo Dundee, Ray Arcel, Richard G. Getty, the late
Right.
Sam Solomon, the great cut man, corner man, Mick Bailey out of Philadelphia, who was with Sonny Liston. When you got guys, then you got Walker Brown, who was with Ray Robinson. When you got those kind of minds that you study the corner, how to get the edge, how to hit a guy here, hit a guy there,
Yeah.
how you weaken it to the downfall
Right.
of defeat. And what I want to say is that I've never seen these two guys fight. Can they fight, Iggy?
Who's that? Mickey Bay and who else?
Mickey Bay, Blanca, and Vargas.
Well, Mickey Bay, he's a former world champion. Berlanga got 12-0, 12 knockouts on the first round, which is a record in itself, I believe. And Josue he's good himself. He used to spar with Mayweather since he was like 18 years old. So like he's
What is his record?
Vargas, he's around 15-0, something like that. 14-0, 15-0.
And they match them against each other
No, they're matching him up against another tough guy.
to make their fight to each other down the road.
Who? Josue and who?
And
Berlanga. Nah, Berlanga's bigger. He's a super middleweight fighter.
Blanca, 68? I thought he was 60.
Nah, he's in between. I think this fight is in the middle, 65 limit.
But what I want to say to you, they did a hell of a job on this promotion, man.
Yeah.
Brad Jacobs, Brad Goodman, Bruce Tramp, and all them guys that see Brad Jacobs was a guy that ran boxing in Florida for years at the Shrine Temple in Tampa. Had John the Beast McGarvey, who fought for the world title, junior title, fought Marvin Hagler. When you dealt with guys, then you had USA Today, those kind of guys are boxing guys. These guys today, half of them don't know a fucking left hook from a fish hook. It ain't personal, but it's always business.
Right.
And once they understand the ramification of it, Mickey Bay opened the show, he got the first bout. And how you make sometimes business make mistakes. How you gonna make a former world champion the first fight coming up?
Well, I mean, every fight on this card is either a 10-rounder, like almost I think most of them are for titles. Josue's fighting for his first title. Berlanga, he's not a title shot yet, but all the other bouts, I believe.
He in the 10? Berlanga in the 10?
I'm not sure because he never goes past 1.
Oh. But that's when you step up your opponents.
He's fighting a guy 16-0 now, 16-1 from Spain. So we'll see if he could get him out in the first round or if he's gonna, try to survive.
Ray Charles can see that he's dead and blind. But what I will say, AG Commey Boxing, I'm proud of it. I holler at you. That's to keep you on your P's and Q's.
Sir.
To be aware of what you got to do. See, you got to work hard, prepare this shit before you know it. Your son coming out of college, bro.
Right.
So you have to make your move, and the top rank show you love this trip.
Yeah, it showed me a lot of love this time around, man.
Mikey made sure it happened.
Yeah, a lot of people, looking out, man.
So now you
man, Mikey, that's definitely my guy right there.
So you getting your business straight for upstate New York, Atlantic City?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but what I want you to do, have you talked to anybody on this card?
As far as who? The fighters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got good relation with most of them. I'm always in the gym with them.
What's your perception of the guy that Berlanga's fighting?
The guy Berlanga's fighting, he's the only one I haven't seen, actually. One of the only ones. He's from Spain. Yeah. 16-0, 16-0.
His man was just here. His manager.
Okay.
If you come back with the range that you get that, man, because you need to get all these.
Yeah.
And what I want you to do is stay focused, man. You got to stay online and see what's something today. Now, it's my fault because they needed somebody to cover ringside last week. I didn't have the number, that ragged ass Obama phone. I got Obama phone. Y'all want to buy me one? And I couldn't get the corner man boxing. And they got a show down there tonight.
Okay. Where's that at?
Showboat.
Okay.
So when you look at it, this fight card is one of the gooder cards that Brad done in the last, I think, in the last year or so.
Right.
This fight show he put together with New York guys.
Yeah.
Got Puerto Rican, Spain.
Got the Puerto Ricans back in the building.
Yeah, and then
the Irish guy.
You got to tell him what better Christmas card than you want to have.
Right. Arguably the number 1 pound for pound.
And Chaz Crawford.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to get your thoughts on, man, that I've been thinking. What'd you think about Andy Ruiz, man? I had to ask you. You have the experience, like from somebody with the knowledge you got, man. Like,
let me say this here.
How'd you see that?
In all fairness to Andy Ruiz, bruh, this was a blessing. At 3, we seen him walk around with 320 and 330 when he was over at Top Rank. That's why Top Rank released him, one out his contract.
I heard.
Because he didn't want to train. See, you and I from the hood, you know when niggas get some money, they don't act right.
It's true.
He got a bankroll, and it came back to haunt him.
That's
it
true.
came back to haunt him.
How'd you see that Charlo fight last week?
Jesus Christ.
With the Irishman Hogan, 54-pound guy.
But, I left out of that shit. That place was like a funeral home. I left out of that motherfucker. You know, I don't like going to Barclays Center nowhere. You know, I don't like going to that shit, man. I'm going to Maxwell Garden 50 years. I don't want to live out there, all them damn steps over there. But what I will say, getting back to Andy Ruiz, it's a disgrace, bro. I could see if he was about 6'4", 6'5", but he's a short guy. Will come in at 302 pounds, wasn't he?
Oh, man.
That's crazy, bro.
It was crazy. It was disappointing, man, because a lot of people...
And you read it, what he said a while ago, and history didn't repeat itself, because he didn't knock that motherfucker out of him. He got sweet. 118 to 109, 118 to 109, goddamn. He won 2 rounds.
That was disappointing, because a lot of people was rooting for him, man. Like, he had a lot of people believing in him, and then I think it's more of what he said after the fight, that he didn't train, and his trainer, that he trained himself. That was just sour. Like he had such a great trainer. I don't know what
He
happened.
wouldn't pay nobody. See, fighters are like whores. They don't like to pay. I'll keep it real, man. I ain't gonna fuck around with these crazy motherfuckers.
One thing that I love, man, you always talk about how it's important to have such a great team, man.
You're only good at your team, bro.
And the 4 guys you mentioned, I feel like they all have great teams around them.
You know, Top Rank have begun to do a better job. Evans, those guys, Lee Samuel, the publicity department, those guys is taking it to the next level. Todd Buff doing this thing over there at Top Rank, Bob's son. Well, it's a hell of a thing, man.
Yeah, they expand. They going to China now too.
But they ain't got no thrill in Manila.
That's true.
No once and for all. No September to remember.
Well, I mean, we
No
gonna.
war to show up. Them days is gone.
Well, we got Wilder Fury coming up. That's gonna be pretty big in the heavyweight.
2 dead motherfuckers. You know everything about Wilder. Wilder's a good guy, good family man. I love how he take care of his 8 children, 9 children.
Right.
But I think he stinks as a fighter. I think, in my opinion, he's the worst ever in the world.
Damn, that's tough, huh?
So-
That's rough.
So, hold on a minute. Pete, going down? Going down? You going down or you taking a walk? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. And when you do that, when you put yourself in a position, that's why you got to be around this in order to get to the next level. And I'm glad, see, a lot of guys, you do something a lot of guys, the old guys didn't do. They didn't fuck with the 4th round and the 6th round.
They don't know. They don't really.
So you putting them out there.
Yes, sir. I love to do that.
And you know I work with you. I did something with Jason. Shoot the 5, I'm gonna crack him in his head. And he supposed to come see me the other day and take me to lunch. He called and told me he had cancer. I think he went to Russia somewhere. But when you look at all fairness, you gotta say, it's a hell of a card, man.
Right. I can't wait, man. From start to finish.
They're gonna, I may go or no go. I'm trying to go to the bank. I ain't trying to pass him all in the lobby. It ain't personal. It's always business. And I want you to understand, and you doing some shit, man, people don't do. If you ain't a hot fighter, come out to the amateur, fight 6s and 4s, they don't fuck with them.
That's crazy.
You give them the little guy a chance, man.
Oh, I love doing that.
Bruh, you made a statement, man. I still can't say how that man edited himself out of the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. The man, but when you look at it, some people gonna be calling Andy Ruiz out.
Yeah.
Because remember, former champion,
He's still gonna sell tickets.
he's with Heyman, and Heyman got Wilder. He gets
Right.
another shot.
Right.
But like Eddie said, he got to work his way back in to fight Joshua again. He got to become number 1 across the board.
Right.
So they're gonna fuck him now. Eddie and them gave him what he wanted until he got their title back. They ain't think about Ruiz now.
At all.
It's not personal, it's business, man.
Yes, sir.
You good?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. I wish
All
you
right.
the best and God bless you. Any
Same to you.
out there you want to give to your supporters where they could reach you? A lot of guys
Okay.
want to.
You can find me on AG Cornerman Boxing. You can find me with Mazavis Porter on Shoot the 5, and you can find me with Crazy Chicago Jason, comedian, my brother, Laugh at First Fight. Happy holidays to UAG Cornerman Boxing. Happy holidays to Shoot the 5 and his daughter, and always to Jason and his Italian lovely wife and mama and them back in Chicago. Happy Kwanzaa. Assalamu alaikum. Y'all be at the fight tomorrow night in the Mecca of the world, Madison Square Garden, where all the greats, Ray Robinson, Joe Louis,
Yes, sir.
Sugar Ray Leonard,
The list
Joe
goes on.
Frazier, and the list goes on and on.
Yes,
and
sir.
the late Muhammad Ali and
you-
Kenny Norton, all those guys was the centerpiece. B,
you have
we'll see you soon.
There you have it, guys. Hall of Famer.